Hello and welcome back, Chasing Profits. Another episode. I believe we've done quite a few now. I think we're at 10, 9 or 10. Anyway, I've decided there's going to be a Saturday night video, unless for some reason I'm sick or some unforeseen reason and I can't make that video. Look for one at least Saturday nights. Okay, got a little bit in store here. Been doing some studying this week. Have come to a whole new outlook, and a eBay teammate gave me this tip on templates. Got that today actually, and I've already condensed my shipping and return policies from a paragraph of like that to like this, just cut and dry. It's amazing. If you try, you can get 10 sentences condensed into one, and they still get the point. Okay, some of the things I want to talk about. This channel, I'm new. I've been here 6 months, and I don't care, who joins in. You're all welcome. Even if you're just thinking about e-commerce platforms, whether it be Amazon, eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, or your own Shopify store, or your own .com, and you go from scratch and build it. You're still welcome to watch. But in the beginning, unless we come into this with a stack of cash, sourcing, getting products can be an issue. And that's one of the main things I want to talk about, okay? Because I've run into what I thought were some good sourcing solutions. Turned out one was a total dud, and we've already talked about that. Dollar.com, dollar1.com, DOLLAR.com, as pink LL, looks like a 1, but it's not. So, but holler, I stand by them. They have never done me wrong. I have purchased from them. I've lost count. I have so many orange holler boxes. I can't. I haven't reused several to send products out in. It's easy to turn them into an eBay box. All you got to do. Let me tell you how you do this. Okay, it's an orange box, right? Well, get you some big, the round 3-inch eBay stickers, and then take a white label that you print on, slap it across the holler, put the eBay circle sticker in the middle, and boof, guess what you got? An orange eBay box. Perfect. Alright, just little side tip there. Any box can be changed. But I did learn too from the United States Postal Service that it doesn't matter what's on the box. You can resend stuff in it as long as alcoholic beverages and the logos are not on that box, or tobacco products and the logos are not on the box. It can be from Starbucks. It can have Starburst candies on it. You can still pack and send, and it will go through. Don't know how many of you knew that. I didn't until I asked, but yeah. Just no alcohol or tobacco logos of any type, that shape, fashion, or form will not fly with United States Postal Service. Okay, some other places. Now, Craigslist. A lot of, I've watched videos, contradictory. Some say yes, some say no. I've been using Craigslist for way longer than I had an eBay store. I rent a room, okay? But even renting that room, I use it with discretion, because you don't want to give your address to the world, so you got to be discretionary. And the tenants that I've had, before I would even let them come and see the room, I had spoke with them enough that I had gathered enough information to do a minor background check, get a pretty good idea of who I was dealing with. And right before they're ready to come is when I give them the address. And even then, I don't give them the full address. I give them the address to the parking lot. And being that I currently live in an apartment complex, which I did find a house. I think I mentioned that in my last video. So I will be moving. I need the extra room because I've actually outgrown my current place of residence. But yeah, I give you the address to the parking lot, and then I meet you outside and we go from there. That's the current setup. So I've even got ads also for cell phones, a couple of other products that I sell that sell for me very well. What might sell for me well might not sell for you. So, but these rules of thumb here are pretty much cover everything. And somebody just earlier was sweet enough to do a video and type it all out for me, saved me a lot of time. Thank you, Mr. Starflip. You know who you are. I'm not a name dropper. Okay. In this description here, it tells you about, you know, how to post your ads. Now, the way I have mine is I pay cash for cell phones. That's one of my ads, so I'm going to use that one. I pay cash for cell phones, even broken phones. I will buy your broken phones. I put that down in the description part. It starts out with, we pay cash for used cell phones. And right now I'm not doing iPhone, so it's just mainly smart, Android, LG, Samsung, that type of cell phones. Even flip phones. I love flip phones. I have a passion for flip phones. They sell super fast for me. I don't know why, but they do. So keep that in mind. It might work for you. Okay. Then I get into the description, you know, that we also buy even broken phones, and we promise to outbid that machine up at the Walmart. And I'll tell you, I got an Alcatel flip recently. Well, it hasn't been recent. It's been a while back, but it sold in 3 days. And the girl was like, well, how much will you give me for this? And I told her, and she says, well, I'll just take it up to the Walmart machine. I said, well, good luck. I don't think it takes those phones, because it don't. Or the one here don't. It takes the bar smartphones only, iPhone, and, you know, smartphone up to iPhone, whatever. It does not take the flip phones. I can't speak for every city in the world, and I'm going to get into that too with the Goodwills, because I got more on that. Excuse me. I actually went to a bin. I found one here in town that had the bins. My daughter came out well, but we're going to get to that in just a second too. But anyway, if you're going to use Craigslist, have them, if they do respond, use your email. Don't put your phone number in there. I use my phone number or my business number for my tenant, my room for rent, which is currently rented, so I don't have to worry about it. But I don't do text ads because you get every goofball in America, and I don't do emails. Again, goofballs in America. Don't have time for that. So I suggest if you're going to rent a room, do it the way I just told you to. Don't do the text mails, email, you know, don't do text and don't do emails. However, with selling cell phones or buying cell phones, excuse me, when you're buying cell phones or other products that you seek, whether it be collectibles, antiques, crystal, watches, whatever, use your email. Okay, that way you can correspond back and forth, and you can kind of banter a little bit on the pricing. Now, you're going to have to put a price in because it's going to be like you're putting in an ad for your purchase. I usually put in $10, $15, $20. You have to put something there, even if it's nothing but $1. You got to put something there. But I wouldn't put $1 because then they're thinking you're trying to buy their phone for $1. So make it good, make it interesting. 75, just ballpark 75. In the description, you can get a little descriptive, more descriptive about it. Could be from anywhere from X amount to Z amount or whatever. Some do cash. I have done cash. I've only purchased cell phones this way 3 times to date, and you meet me at A, police department, B, DMV. And I got that idea from online. But I actually already had it in the back of my head. Now, if that is not an option for you, Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, any public place, not the parking lot. Go inside where there's people. Sit down. Talk about it where there's people. You don't want to, this isn't a back alley business. So don't treat it like a back alley business, because that's a good way to get robbed, killed. Bad things can happen, and we don't want that to happen to you. So be safe, okay? Be safe. Facebook Marketplace ads. You can put the same kind of ads there. However, I'm going to tell you, I've learned from experience, some things they will not let you. They'll kick it out. They'll boot it quicker than you put it up there practically. They're finicky. I don't use it anymore. In all honesty, I do not no longer use Facebook ads, marketplace ads. I'm not telling you not to try it. I'm just saying it didn't work for me. They didn't. Even the phones, they even pushed my phone ads out. So I just let it go. I let that go completely. But there's other areas of marketplace, not marketplace, but Facebook, like groups. Then there's got the groups for the yard sales, the garage sales, the estate sales, and it kind of goes on and on and on. Just get in there and start looking, because it's there. I did find a couple of .coms, and these are some kind of apps, it turns out, that you can go on your phone. But it goes right back to, if the people didn't list, it's not going to show up. So, because I've actually been driving down the road and I'd run across a yard sale or whatnot, and no, it wasn't listed anywhere. They were just having one, and I just happened to be riding by at the right time. I wrote it down. But y'all are going to be mad at me. Yard sale treasure map app. It goes on your phone, and it will bring up local yard sales, but like I said, only the people that put in for it. It's going to miss all those that don't think in terms of, like, older folks, for example, that have some awesome stuff for sale sometimes. They're not going to think about adding that to a cell phone or any type of electronic device, period. Basically, if it doesn't work from the wall phone, it's just not going to happen, period. Not going to happen. Alright, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I would say jump in and watch the video, but the video I was looking at, I had to pay to see, so, and that's that, so I can't even tell you where to go look at it. But I was going to do a video similar, because of the newbie thing, and it's hard, I do still stand by holler.com. Like I said, though, when they're out of items, they're out. Once in a blue moon, though, they will get them back in stock. It does not happen often. FiveBelow.com. They have outlet stores, but the problem with that, they don't always have many items in the store. The best, and yes, my online order with them came through perfect. So, my advice, if you're going to use Five Below, go to the .com. It has everything. It's like one big giant catalog in a database, and it has every item they carry, and it has how many's left in stock if they're low, and if it's out of stock, it's either A, not there at all, or out of stock because it just went out of stock. But go back and check, because they do re-up. Excuse me, catching a cold. It's been warm, and the last 2 days it's been chilly here. And I'm going to get sick, and next week's not going to be fun. So hopefully by next Saturday my voice will be back. But Five Below has turned out to be a thumbs up, so you can check that out. But online, the outlets, you can find in their stores, you can find some stuff, but you're not going to find much of, you might find 5 of this, 2 of that, 1 of this. But if you go to the .com, you can come out better. Okay? And so far, it's been great. So I have nothing bad to say about them at this point. They're affordable. The products are high. Most of them are very high quality. I was impressed. I'm not going to say every item in there was high quality. You just, like anywhere, bypass what's low quality. I mean, common sense, people. Common sense. We still got to use that. Okay, there's going to be flea markets. Now, that depending on where you live in the United States, okay? Here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, we have Cook's Flea Market that's year-round. Now, it's not every day year-round, but it's indoor. And in the summertime, they have the outdoor and indoor, or warmer weather. I think they're just, in the next month, closing the outdoor part, and it'll just be indoor, and I think it's weekends only at that point. However, that's another way to do things. Storage units. People, that's something you might want to learn before you go do it, because there's experienced people. I went to a girl's house one time. She wanted to show me her, I called it a hoarding collection, even though it was nice stuff. But every room in there was packed to the max where she had bought out storage units. And I mean, she had some beautiful stuff. I mean, awesome. But we're talking a 5-bedroom house that was packed to the max with nothing but items that she had bought from storage units where people had abandoned them, etc. So she was an expert. Do not know what happened to her. Have not heard from her in over a year now. But she had some nice stuff. Very nice stuff. And that was long before I even got involved in this business. And I was surprised she wasn't doing this business. And actually, when I first saw all the stuff, that's what I thought she was doing. But I was wrong. She didn't know anything about a computer. Could work a cell phone, though. All right. The bins at the Goodwill. My daughter came out good, but my daughter's a lot smaller than me. She came out, I think she spent $7. It was $1.49 a pound. She come out with 3 pair of jeans, shirts, a bally bra. That shocked me. Socks. $7. About $7. And she came out with a bunch of stuff, but she's, what, a size 10? It's not for plus size girls like me. Now I went over into the store, and the Goodwill in Greensboro. Now on shoes, they've caught on, but on jeans, they have not. Got me a pair of Levi's. And I had bought a pair of Lane Bryant's the other day. Same price, $4. Same normal, our Goodwill normal jean price. Doesn't matter if it's Wrangler, Lowrider, Lane Bryant. I don't care what the name on the inside the tag is. It's $3.99 for a pair of jeans. Period, but the end. They've not caught on to looking on the inside that tag yet. Okay, so in Greensboro, in the nearby area, if you're watching this, enjoy it until it ends. The shirts are pretty much the same. I haven't seen a change in the shirts yet, but the shoes, forget it. The same shoes I bought a pair of, went back, was $15 more 3 days later. I was like, no way. So that kind of ended, I don't do shoes at Goodwill. I go in, I look around. There's still some good deals. I grab them and go. Now I am starting a plus size ladies clothing line. I'm going to try to keep it to brand name, designer name as much as possible. I do have a bag full of plus size clothing out there. Come from a store up north. The lady, it would cost her more to send it back, so she's like, can you do something with this? I'm like, I can probably get rid of it on eBay, but I'm not ready to do that just yet, but when I'm ready I will. So I've got like a bunch of shirts going up, 5 to 6 pair of jeans. Those are jeans I picked up on my own, and then I've got that bag out there that's full of mainly jeans and maybe 4 tops, ladies tops, but they're plus size. We're talking 18 and up. I think these are 22s in that bag. The Lane Bryants are 20. They're too big for me. They're 22s. But they were nice. They're I call them almost newish. I think whoever bought them might have worn them once and said, hey, send it to Goodwill, because they look brand new. The Levi's I got yesterday for myself, newish again, and I claimed them. I just love Levi's. Sorry, they're not going in the store. They're mine. And this shirt here, brand new. I paid $1.30 for it at Rose's. Got me a few actually. Okie dokie. Alright. Talked about the, yeah. Every now and then, it would not kill you to drive your car around the back of a store. You would be shocked at some of the stuff they throw away. You would be shocked at some of the stuff. I don't know why they throw it away. Why don't they just donate it? But they don't. I don't know why they throw it away. I've seen people back there, and I'm like, one day I got curious. So me, and I wasn't alone. I was with some other people. So we ride back there, and we found a small little gold mine in the store, and that's all I'm going to say. Don't go back there by yourself. Go with others. And any of these things, if you're going to yard sales or any of that, you're going to need a way to carry anything you buy, okay? Especially if you do get some good buys. So make sure you got room to put the stuff in. If you're going to do storage bins or like storage units, you might want a truck or something of that nature, a good sized SUV where the seat folds down. Just food for thought. I have some templates here I wished I could share with you, but I can't because I don't have a way to do it yet. But as soon as I learn how, I will. Now, the drop-down templates in the listing area of the Seller Hub are where we list our listings in eBay only. This does not apply to Amazon. I've been working with those drop-down templates, and as I started out, I have condensed my return shipping policy to like 4 lines. That was about 20. You only get 4,000 characters, so you have to get your title, your description. Forget about putting pictures. Get to the point. Okay? You got to get it in 4,000 characters. That's what you've got. But once you get that, I'll do it. I'll do this, and then I'll demonstrate it. I will. I promise. I'll do it like I was going to do with that one template I made through Google, which is a great template, but like I said, it is too time consuming. And until the day comes that I can get it to where it is a drop and go, we're going to leave that on the back burner. And we're going to focus on stuff that is going to help us move quicker and get our items listed faster. I've got items right now. The first one I want to show you is this. These are authentic 100% NFL.com. Exactly, okay? Carolina Panther socks. And they are moisture wicking, which means when they dry, they are instant dry socks. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I bought 2 pair. I kept one for me, and they work. Okay, so I can vouch for them. I actually have a pair that I bought 2, and I wanted to buy more. I can't find more, so I have 1 pair for sale. They will be in the store. I can I cannot. I'll get them up by tomorrow, and they'll have a very fair price. But they are 100% NFL.com. NFL logos, moisture wicking socks, which means they dry instantly. I have a couple of shirts in there from NFL to do the same thing. Another item I wanted to show you, I've shown this before, it's a Stratus bag. I'm going to call this a makeup bag. It is new. It has a nice pocket here, and it's got a nice print on the inside. My cat's making noise in the background. I had to keep him in here this evening. He heard some loud noises, so if you hear a little moving around, it's the kitty Chase. The material is 100% polyester. The interior, polyester, 5% vinyl. There you go. There you got it. There isn't a price tag on it yet. It does have an outside pocket as well for extra stuff. Oh, there is one more thing after I talk about this bag here that I wanted to tell you about. This is the book bag. It's a fake leather book bag, but it has an outside pocket that is unzipped for some reason. I was looking at it to check it out. Nice and soft interior. The outside. Okay, on the inside it gets a little bit. Okay, you got a little mesh pocket. Good interior. That camera made good interior, and it does have the handle loop on the back. The brand, I have not listed this. I do have a few book bags up, but I haven't put this one up yet. This one here, Metro Pack. It is by Metro Pack. I picked it up, honestly, I got it from the fivebelow.com site. They only had one, fits 5 to 6 books, comfort padding. It has adjustable straps. Actually, these are very nice straps. These are actually, wow. I'm totally impressed. These are very nice straps, and of course, it does come with 2. Okay, it really does. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about, yard sales. I bought a few items from yard sales, and when I got them home, I could smell smoke. You know, when you buy stuff in places like that, you don't know who lives inside. Flea markets either. And at the bins. Lauren smelled smoke in her clothes, yeah. But I learned a trick. Okay. Snuggle fabric sheets. The ones you put in the dryer. And Febreze, of course, that's awesome. But the Snuggle sheets are the bomb, okay? You got, anything like that, you're going to want to wash it and clean it anyway. You don't want to sell it like that. Take it, clean it, and then use the Snuggle sheets when you dry it. And then when you store it, pack it with a couple of Snuggle sheets. I keep them even in my storage room. I keep Snuggles. I keep Snuggle little thingies. I love that smell. There's something about that smell that it's just so fresh and clean. I can't help it. I love it. I love that smell. But when you're out, sourcing like yard sales and wherever, because you don't know who lives inside. You don't know where that stuff's been packed up at. It could have been packed in a box where a dude was smoking a pipe for the last 15, 20 years, especially in the estate sale. a cigar maybe, and that's worse. I mean, actually, my grandpa, he smoked I can remember I was little, but it was a pipe tobacco, but it actually smelled good. But I don't think I'd want it in my clothes. Anyway, Snuggle dryer sheets. And it's just, you know, like, I do my shirts. You know, they're folded. They're inside of a plastic bag, clear, so I can see what's in there, of course. But I put one in each one because it keeps it fresh smelling. Because inside, when you close something up, it gets a stale smell after a while. But if you got those sheets are just amazing. Just a little food for thought. Just a little tip, friendly tip, you know. And like I said, if you are, you know, you do source yard sales or, okay, offer up, let go. Some people put up there 2 large bags of clothing, $5. You might find gems in that. Actually, I've seen people find gems in that. This was long before I started doing this, though. But it often, sometimes you'd have odors. And I'm not going to say just cigarettes. Sometimes it'd be other kind of odors, like cooking odors or, you know, something. But that's when we started learning that the Snuggle sheets were probably the best over Downy. There's a lot of brands out there, but I'm going to say Snuggles is the best for removing that, and Febreze. And Febreze now has a fabric refresher that they swear it'll take out anything. Now, I've not personally tested that theory because I've not had just anything to remove, but I've heard people talk, and they swear by it. I think it's the Febreze Unstoppables, and it's pretty expensive, but it works. And that's what counts, is the fact that it works. Anyway, okay. This is Saturday night. We're 30 minutes in, almost 31 or 32, but we're done. And I want to thank you. Please give us a thumbs up. We do need support. We need viewers. I want this channel to grow. I need you to start telling me, do you like the video? What do you need more of? What do you need me to tell you about? What do you want me to go look up? I don't mind. I want to help. And you can help me. We can help each other. Let's learn and grow together. If I don't see you before next Saturday night, if I still have a voice, because it's going, it's crackling, and I feel that, you know, that scratchy stuff. It'll be Saturday night, if not before. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it, and you have a great week. Bye.